Sup, shredders? This is just a short video talking about something kind of cool, interesting that has happened today this year. I know it sounds kind of vague. The reason I want to talk about this year, especially, is because there's been some interesting stuff happening with the channel and people reaching out to me. So the main part of this video is that this is about a T-shirt that I got. Hang on, I don't know if you can see that. It's a T-shirt I got from T-Post. They're a clothing brand, and my understanding, at least in their marketing, is that they're kind of an exclusive one. I could be wrong. It could be every T-shirt brand that says that, but they've got this sort of monthly T-shirt subscription, I think, and there's a certain amount of slots, and once those slots are filled up, they're gone. And the idea is that they're two-sided. So, like, I'll show the other side of the T-shirt in a moment. But like basically there's this main design and then there's like a story, like a newspaper in the middle. And it's their attempt at trying to incorporate the fashion aesthetic of a T-shirt with the story behind the image on the inside for people who want to learn more about its inspirations or what it's all about. So I think it's a really kind of cool concept. But just before any further, this is not a sponsored video. It's not. It's definitely not a sponsored video. They basically reached out to me to they just wanted to send me a free T-shirt, from what I understand, when they first reached out. So the guy, Peter Lundgren, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it was actually from him or if it was like an email from like him that they send just to people who they find on social media who seem to be doing okay. And the only reason I'm saying this, by the way, I've just realized, like, I was really close to the camera, aren't I? I realized how close I was to the camera. The only reason I'm making this video is because they sent me the T-shirt. That if they hadn't sent me the T-shirt, I wouldn't be making this video. But also, I need to say a little bit about how I got the T-shirt, just because it was kind of, I don't want to seem like I'm necessarily advocating for the company. I'm doing this not because they didn't expect me to make a video on it or anything like that. I suppose that might have been something they expected would happen regardless, but they haven't explicitly told me to make a video or anything like that about the T-shirt, bottom of my heart. It's just that they said they were going to send me the T-shirt, and then the deal was that if I liked it, I could continue to subscribe for, like, I'm not sure how much it was. Like, it's a euros per month. So basically, I was going to get sent this T-shirt, and I was going to receive it within 2 to 3 weeks. And they were going to send me, after I accepted, of course, the offer for a free T-shirt, which I did, because I like free stuff, as long as there's no strings attached. I made sure of that beforehand. But yeah, so, you know, I wanted to try it out. They offered to send me a T-shirt. They were going to send me a shipping link within 2 to 3 days of when I confirmed I wanted it. I just had to make an account on the website and put some details in so they knew where to send it. And then I was going to get the T-shirt in 2 to 3 weeks. What happened is that I never got that confirmation email. They never send that through. I had to email T-Post within the last few days of my subscription ending, or starting, should I say, because basically with T-Post, if you don't cancel your subscription, you'll get charged that amount. I can't remember how much it is exactly. So it's like 32 euros a month, as I understand it, plus shipping is 37. So in New Zealand, if I wanted to get regular T-shirts or monthly T-shirts, I'd have to pay probably about $75 to $80 per month for that, New Zealand dollars, if my rough calculation of the currency conversion isn't incorrect. So basically, in the middle of September, I received the email. Then, like, I signed up for it like on the 20th of September or something like that. And then what happened is that probably like 15th, 16th of October, I was unsure of where the T-shirt was, as I hadn't received shipping address. So I emailed T-Post support, and I think we had a miscommunication because they instantly cancelled my subscription for me. Because you kind of have to sign up for a subscription to get the free T-shirt. I should note, though, of course, I'm forgetting this, you still have to pay the shipping on your free T-shirt. So basically, I paid about $10 for this T-shirt because of the shipping. To be fair, that was literally the shipping, though. But yeah, basically, they canceled my subscription when I asked them where my T-shirt was. And I said to them, I think this is where the confusion came, is I said to them something along the lines of that I would need to cancel the subscription if I couldn't get the shirt before the end of the month. Because if you're going to get a free something, you should be able to get that before the start of the next month that you charged for, because otherwise you can't really tell if it's good or not, right? But then basically I talked to the T-Post staff a bit more, and they then set me up with a new order for a t-shirt. I'm not sure if this is a t-shirt I was supposed to get actually, or like another one. But regardless, it doesn't matter, because you don't know what t-shirt you're going to get until it comes, because it's like a mystery, it's like a special topic each month. That's the fun of it. It's kind of like a loot box or a mystery box or something like that. But basically, it's the start of November, and I was supposed to get it in like probably by the start of October, and it's the start of November, and I received this t-shirt in the mail. And aside from the fact that it's taken a month and a half to get the free t-shirt, and I had to avoid getting charged $75 because they never got like a professional, like a company like this, they should be able to place a shipping request, right? Especially when you've confirmed it. I don't know what happened. I suppose, if anything, this is kind of like a warning to people, as this is something I wanted to talk about. When you're building a YouTube channel or something like that, this is one of the rare situations where I kind of stuck with someone who was wanting to sort of send me free stuff, and I managed to navigate it and work it so that I got the thing that they were offering. But you got to be really careful. That T-Post are fine, apart from the late ship and delay. Like, this is a really cool t-shirt. I'm very happy with it. I'm just going to switch it around so you can see the other side of it. But see how it has like the stuff here and everything like that, and then if you turn around, has all that kind of stuff on the back. It has writing and all that, so you can kind of hear the story or read the story about what the shirt's about. But like, real talk, if you're someone who's raising a YouTube channel, and I've gotten other sponsorship requests as well, it's kind of tricky, because sometimes I've been offered things like audio equipment, but they want you to pay half of it up front. And if it's a brand that you're not familiar with, it's like, do I want to spend that money to get a 50% discount if I don't even know if the quality of the product is good? Like, you can't trust Amazon reviews, for example, because they can be bought. Other situations, you get offered free, video production software, but it's like, do I necessarily need this? And is it worth the money that I'm getting paid per video? What is there? I mean, like, to be fair, the people that I've been messaged through, like, a lot of them seem reasonably legitimate. I suppose you've just got to kind of be picky, especially because when like, with what I do with like the honest reviews, if you seem like you're showing bias, it completely defeats the purpose of it. This video, I'm waking up, so it's a little bit of a ragtag kind of clusterfuck, but I don't know if I'd recommend getting a T-Post shirt just because of the shipping issue, but like the actual shirt's really nice. I think it's a little bit like, I got a large, and I'm not like fat, I don't think. It's more like I got an inverted spine, so it makes my stomach pop out a little bit more. Like I can do like that. So, like, it goes like that. There we go. Ow, ow, ow. And you go see a physiotherapist. But basically, yeah, it's a little bit small. But I would thoroughly recommend checking them out if you're wanting a t-shirt newspaper. Gonna probably hang this up in my studio as a kind of, hey, look, I actually did get someone who liked my YouTube channel and wanted to sort of like do something with me. I've just realized I've had the chat thing off the whole time. I don't know why I've had the chat thing off the whole time. I'm going to have to edit that in the video. That was the video. Hopefully this edits well and smoothly and makes sense. Thanks to Peter and the team at T-Post for sending through a free t-shirt. Thanks to them for not trying to sort of like I'm not upset that with the shipping issue. I understand that stuff can happen. It's just, it's weird. It was unfortunate that it was the very first time, and but the t-shirt's great. Would recommend. And yeah, back to normal review content tomorrow. Updates on Nipton Youth Society. I've been like trying to figure out whether I should keep the take I did of the first album. I'm going to keep the notes I wrote, but I don't know if I like, because I forgot to include the what's the name of it? The de-esser. There's a de-esser that I use in my takes, and I forgot to include it because it reset itself. And my vocals don't sound very good, my voiceover. So I've basically needed to redo. I'm gonna probably need to redo the first album take, but the discography is written down. I'll probably do some notes on the second album tomorrow or tonight, and then I will probably be I'll probably be putting out the video this weekend if I can for the Omnipotent Youth Society discography, but we'll see how we go. I don't want to sort of like hype too much. It would be nice to be able to get that done for you guys though, so that we can move on to other artists as well. For the SP patrons, don't worry, your patron videos will be done. And yeah, I might just a final thing. I'm heavily considering setting up something on Ko-fi.com where people can get commissions for songs they want reviewed. I would personally prefer that people go through Ko-fi if they want fan requests done, but I think I'm just going to open it up. Ko-fi as well bypasses the 20%, because Fiverr basically takes 20% of my cut of any reviews I do. So if you're wanting songs reviewed, it'll be cheaper to go through Ko-fi for that. But we'll talk about that later. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay cool, shredders. Spider hands out.